Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of The American Dream, the second studio record by the band Your Chance to Die. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music back in 2015 because I found out that they've hired a second vocalist, Simone, and I knew her from her work in Cerebral Bore. What's interesting about that is the fact that she did not replace the original vocalist, instead they just had two female vocalists on the 2017 record. The lineup on The American Dream is Missy on the vocals, Chase and Coca on the guitars, and Thomas on the drums. The production on the record is alright, it could have been much smoother and more clear, but I still enjoy it. You can hear every instrument without any problems and the vocals are mixed well. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly about religion and mythologies. This might be a concept album about someone who was a bad person and did not believe in God, and they found him, because in the second song I can clearly hear that they are saying that there is no God and then later they say there is a God. It's actually quite hard to understand what the message is behind this record, mostly because only two of the songs have lyrics online and the rest you need to understand from listening to the vocalist. Structure of the tracks is mostly technical, each song has lots of segments, some of them do repeat but most of them do not. Most of the songs have at least one guitar solo. Music on this record is a mix of melodic death metal and technical death metal. Some of the songs have breakdowns, so metalcore, but that's basically it. The album starts with an instrumental piece called The Weeping, and the first thing you're going to notice here is that they've added lots of symphonic and keyboard elements to their music, at least on this song. Then we can hear some drumming, and I must say that the drumming throughout this record is phenomenal. I enjoy everything the drummer is doing here. His double bass work is great, same with the groovy parts. He's precise, he can do it all. Next is the bass. There is no bassist on this record, so either one of the guitarists played it or it was programmed. It mostly follows the guitars, sometimes it goes off on its own, and that's basically it. Then we have the guitar work. That's actually the most interesting part of this record. The guitars are slightly influenced by Death Symbolic and the Sound of Perseverance era. Not all of them, but almost every song has a segment where you can hear those melodies that are inspired by Chuck Schuldiner. Finally, we've got the vocals by Missy, and she's a fantastic vocalist. She can scream, she can growl. I love her growling because it's just intense and full of power. The Weeping is not my favorite song here, but I enjoy its progressive nature, and the guitar solos are actually quite interesting, and the final part of the song is much more heavier and darker than the beginning and the middle part, which I enjoy. 8 out of 10. Religious Salvation is one of my favorites here. I truly enjoy the guitar riffs here, especially in the middle of the song. It's just so beautiful and melodic. The guitar solos just outstanding. The vocal performance and the drumming great as well. 9 out of 10. All Consuming Wealth is the best song on this CD, period. I just love the guitar riffs, the melodies, how atmospheric and memorable they are. The drumming also phenomenal, but those guitar solos and that part in the middle that reminds me of Death's Symbolic era. Truly outstanding work. 10 out of 10. Flaming Lust is slightly weaker, yet it still retains that atmosphere. It's straight to the point, it's heavy, I love the melodies, especially that final solo at the end. It's very beautiful. 9 out of 10. Conscience, The Great I Am. Yet again, the song doesn't start that interesting, but then it gets better the longer it goes. Especially the middle part is the most memorable to me. Lovely guitar solos and riffs. The vocals, just perfect. 8 out of 10. Death. Now this is one of my least favorite songs here. It's because I don't enjoy the first guitar riffs, but then they change them into something else and I can have fun yet again. It's a great song, I just don't like the start of it. 8 out of 10. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Vohaireax. This is an intro, it has no vocals, and I actually don't enjoy it. I don't know why it's on the record. You can skip it, it's minute long and not that interesting. 5 out of 10. The Darkness is, as you can guess, the darkest song on this record. It has that eerie, depressive atmosphere. I love the riffs in the middle because they are very atmospheric and evil sounding. It's truly a special song here because it has a different vibe than the rest. 8 out of 10. Virus is another song that isn't that good, to be honest. I don't like the effect on Missy's vocals here. It's some kind of a vocoder or some shit. It's like and yeah, it could have been an instrumental piece. It's very short and it's just decent. I wouldn't cry if they would remove it from the record. 6 out of 10. And the final song, Spiritual Complacency. Now this one brings back some phenomenal guitar riffs and guitar solos, which yet again are the most memorable part to me. I don't know why, but the middle parts of their songs are most appealing to me. Every time there's a song here, the middle part is the best one, and it's no different with this song. Truly a fun track to listen to. 8 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is various and the flow is digestible. Replayability, yeah, it's a great record. It could have been better if you would remove 2 songs, Virus and Rax track. They're just intros and they don't bring anything to the record. I prefer shorter albums but more focused instead of lots of songs that some of them are like eh. But yeah, most of the stuff here is phenomenal, especially the all-consuming Wealth track, which is the most memorable to me because it has that spirit of the 90s progressive death metal scene. Other highlights here are Flaming Lust, Religious Salvation, The Darkness, and Spiritual Complacency. Check those songs out, you won't be disappointed. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning this record today, it deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, in the description, I will see you in my other videos, bye!